Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. Now we're going to Matchday 12. We all know the stakes. We're all going into it. Levante versus Central Cordoba. Levante got a really good victory against Sevilla last game. So can they continue that form? Yes, they can. With Morales, El Comandante, getting a goal. And Romero getting another goal. I just moved him too. So now he's right here. Now he's going to 5. There we go. Passing all these guys. Levante's on fire. Shit. I'm gonna do that shit. Romero, and then Morales gets his 7th. Pushing him a little bit higher. Right there. Fuck! It just moves like the last second. There you go. So Comandante Morales gets another goal. He's doing so good right now, they haven't even had a time to fucking sub him off for Eta Young. That's crazy. Sevilla versus Al Najma. Sevilla need a victory here. They've been a little bit of a free fall right now, so they need to get another victory here against a pretty informed Al Najma. Can I do it? Yes. Oh my god, yes they do. Alexis gets back on the goal scoring. Malpay gets his first goal. They both get a brace, and Lazaro gets a goal too. Okay, wait a minute. First it's Alexis and then Lazaro. Okay, so Lazaro goes first. I don't know where he's at, but he's somewhere. Lazaro. Probably hasn't even scored again since his first time. Pause. Lazaro. I know he scored. That much I know. As to where he's at right now, no idea. There he is. Boop. Lazaro. Goes up here. Helping tie the game at the moment, but ultimately they all fucking fall. As we got to give Neil Mope his first 2 goals as well. Took him a while to get them, but better late than never, I guess. Mope for Sevilla. 2 goals. If Sevilla would have been in any of the A, B, C, or D groups, then Mope would have not have played for Sevilla. He'd still be at Marseille. Well, no, well probably he would have like ended, but then by the time I got to Marseille, he wouldn't have been there either because he would have been transferred to Sevilla afterwards. So we would have not seen Mope until like at least phase 2 or depending if he would have got there. So we have that, and we have Alexis Sanchez with the brace that puts him now on 10, double digits. Still go behind the powerful Keane. Yeah, Alexis Sanchez has been very influential, more than I thought he would be. But to be fair, he's on a striker role, so I don't think he'd be as influential if he was still on a winger. At his age, at least. Old school Alexis Sanchez? Yeah, Arsenal Alexis Sanchez was a fucking demon. Gensler Ligi versus Victoria Pilseni. Both teams get a victory here. Who's going to get it? Gensler Ligi, dude. Varsanovic and Koita. They needed that victory bad. Koita got another goal. And he was like right here, down here somewhere, I think. Koita. There he is. Gets his 4th. There we go. You got a feeling. And Varsanovic gets his 2nd. Boom. There you go, Varsanovic. Alright, 2-goal win for the Turkish side. It's an important win for them. Maybe they can use that as a snowball effect. Kasim Pasha versus Spezia. Let me make sure that they're also 100%. I believe they are, but I'm just making sure. Yep, seems like they're. Wait a minute. What about the center back? Do they have no other center backs? Well, they do, but he's 57 compared to their fucking 61. Not ideal. But alright, Fenerbahce versus Spezia. I'm expecting a Spezia win. No! I can't ever predict this shit. Kaveci gets a goal. He's like on what, 4 or 5? Yeah, he's on 5. So now he's on 6. He got them a very important victory ahead of a very strong Spezia side that are in the top 4. Or maybe not even anymore, but a good goal for him. Gostepe versus Clermont. Can Gostepe get the victory here? And what about the right guy? Right wing guy. Still out? Yep, Bayrak is still out. Alright, quick send this bitch. Who's it gonna be? A tie. Bekiroglu again. And Guindo gets a goal too. Okay, let's look for Guindo first. Guindo, but the one for Clermont. Because there's two of them. Which is not confusing at all. That's Brest. See, that's Brest Guindo. Where the fuck is Clermont Guindo? Guindo. Okay, he's not this low. Maybe he's like a little higher. Yep, there he is. Clermont. He gets his fourth. I think because he's a striker for Clermont. So Guindo and then who? Bekiroglu. This guy gets his third. Push that down. There you go, Bekiroglu. Alright, it's a tie. Doesn't help nobody. I think that's the second tie, three tie in a row maybe for Gustepe, I remember, if I can remember properly. Oh, this is a bad game for Colorado. They're trying to get a victory, and here they're playing against fucking first place Brestois. Can they get a game? Oh, victory though. Almost. It went to the 83rd minute, but it wasn't enough. As the Umbia with another brace. Yep, a brace. Magnetti gets a goal, but I'm pretty sure he's only on one. Maybe? I could be wrong. Probably wrong. Very wrong. Magnetti for Brestois gets his first goal. And then, how am I gonna spell your name? I'm gonna put Di Pietro. So I'm gonna put Di Pietro for Colorado. It's his first goal. I know that other guy that Ronan already scored a goal before. There he is. It's his second goal. As the Umbia scores another brace. He's up here, I think. Yep. With another brace puts him at 5. There you go. Dropping all these people down. So the Umbia gets in there now. Good shit. Gimnasia versus Tranmere, both in relegation, both needing to get out. Can either of these teams do that? I'm going for a Gimnasia win. Yep, Fernandez and Osmendi. Finley gets his second goal as well. Let's go find Finley down here. Finley, second goal for him. But ultimately not enough to help us even get a victory to get out of relegation. There we go, Finley gets in there, and Osmendi gets the goal again for himself. Where's he at though? Osmendi, there he is, gets his fourth. Putting him up here. No good song. Fernandez, Ignacio Fernandez. And then the last two places begin. Fifth goal for him. Damn, good for the defensive midfielder. I think it's past both Oscari, Memich, and Navarro. Son of a bitch. Navarro's been scoring forever, by the way. Again, no reason why Colorado are probably suffering a lot right now. A good victory for the Argentinian side. Fredericia versus Stockport. Alright. See who wins this one? Tie. Alright, Emilio gets another goal. Olaofe. He's only on one goal, I think. Let's get Emilio though. Gets his 7th goal. Unsuspected. I never would have guessed it. He's like all the way up here in goal scoring. But there he is. Oh bitch. There we go. Emilio. And then who else do we have? We have Olafoe. There he is. I literally just saw him. There we go. It's his second goal. The striker gets his second goal of the campaign, but it's not enough to get the victory, but enough for a tie. So they can't complain too much, I suppose. With the Danish side. Alright, QPR versus Reading. Can Keane get another goal? Is he gonna make it another fucking goal? Can he? No, he can't. This is the first time he doesn't score. With Burrell scoring late to ruin the night for Reading. Richie and Burrell. Richie's right here, yeah. Richie and Burrell. Where the fuck he might be. There he is. Getting his fourth goal. Pushing these guys down. Good shit. Alright. Late goal spoils the party for Reading, bro. That sucks. Leyton Orient versus Northampton. I'm going for a Leyton Orient win here, actually. And they get it. Levitt gets the goal. I know he's already scored before. I just gotta find him now. Love it. I love it. Love it. Okay, shut up. My bad. There he is. Alright, and that's it for Matchday 12. Let's see how it's looking. Brestois, Sevilla, Levante, and Kasimpasha all find themselves in the top 4, with now there being a 6-point gap between Brestois and second place. That's pretty good for the French side. Spezia, Giuseppe, QPR, and Leyton Orient are in the top 8. Stockport, Reading, Clermont, Al-Najma, Central Cordoba, Gençler Birliği, Victoria Pilseni, and Gimnasia are on the top middle of the table. With Fredericia, Northampton, Tranmere Rovers, and Colorado Rapids in relegation form. Northampton being down here is crazy considering how well they started. And Fredericia, they can still bounce back. I feel like they just got a little unlucky with their matches. Is Emilio actually named Emilio, or is it just like, again, one of those things where it's like their first name? Yep, Simonson. Oh, let's gonna fix that real quick. Let's go over here. Emilio is not called Emilio. He is Simonson. There we go. There we go. Alright, so that's it for the Matchday 12. I'll see you guys for Matchday 13 in just a second.